Programming note: watch the pre-game edition of Warriors Outsiders Friday night at 6 p.m. PT, streaming live on the MyTeams app. The NBA released the second returns on fan All-Star voting, and the results were not kind to Kevin Durant. The two-time Finals MVP is now fourth in the Western Conference frontcourt, trailing LeBron James, Luka, Doncic and Paul George. Last week, Durant was in third place, but George vaulted ahead of him by 141,248 votes. The second returns of Vote Now. https://t.co/7wgncnxnjbpic.twitter.com/x3resfm 2019 NBA All-Star @NBA All-Star January 10, 2019. Steph Curry is still no. one among Western Conference guards, but Derrick Rose trails the two-time MVP by only 107,318 votes. James Harden, arguably the frontrunner for league MVP, is in third place, a solid 312,180 votes behind Rose. The fans account for 50% of the vote to determine the starters, while NBA players and a media panel each hold 25% of the weight. The starting lineup consists of 2 guards and 3 front-court players, so Durant is currently on the outside looking in when it comes to the fan vote. LeBron James is number 1 overall with 2,779,812 votes. Giannis Antetokounmpo is number 2 overall, and number 1 in the Eastern Conference, with 2,670,816 votes. As of now, those 2 would be the captains. Voting will conclude on Monday, January 21 at 8:59 p.m. Pacific Time. Drew Schiller is the co-host of Warriors Outsiders. Follow him on Twitter at @DrewSchiller. Programming note: I watch the pre-game edition of Warriors Outsiders Friday night at 6 p.m. PT, streaming live on the MyTeams app. During the 1996-97 season, Steve Kerr attempted a career-high 2.9 three-pointers per game. I'll bet if I had to guess, I'd say as a team we took maybe 1.6 three-point shots a game at the most, the Warriors head coach said to Damon Bruce on 95.7 The Game on Thursday evening. It's just a different era, a different time. Sorry coach, but you are WAYYYYYY off. Your Bulls squad that year attempted 17.1 triples per game, tied for 11th most in the league. This season, the Hornets attempt the 11th most, which is .32.6 per night. Related, Mike Brown explains why Warriors have to evolve and try different things. If the league started to allow hand checking again, would that slow down the barrage of three-pointers across the league? I don't think that's gonna happen. I think the league is very happy with the state of play, the state of the league, the scoring. Kerr answered, the rules have been legislated to help the offensive player more than anything. I don't know that we are looking at anything that's gonna slow down this three-point revolution. It just seems like it's here to stay. Kevin Durant disagrees. I don't see this lasting too much longer, just the volume of threes, the two-time Finals MVP told reporters after last Saturday's win in Sacramento's the way the game is played, pickup style. It's these here in a second, but a lot of guys are adjusting their games to the times. It's fun for the fans and it's fun for us sometimes. But it's also tough to watch and tough to play against. But hey, that's what we signed up for. I'm gonna side with Kerr on this one. If all of the rules stay the same, why would teams start shooting fewer three-pointers? If anything, the attempts will probably continue to go up. Perhaps things will go the other direction if the three-point line is pushed back to a distance that makes teams rethink about offensive philosophy and/or shot selection. But then again, perhaps we will have a four-point line 10 years from now and players start pulling up from half-court. Drew Schiller is the co-host of Warriors Outsiders. Follow him on Twitter at @DrewSchillerOakland. Though there still is some uncertainty about when DeMarcus Cousins will make his Warriors debut, there is no doubt about how he will make his first appearance. It will be as a starter. I'll start him, Coach Steve Kerr said Thursday. After that, everything is on the table. We have to figure out what the rotations will look like, how many minutes he can play. We'll have to play around with the minutes, the combinations and the sets. We haven't had a player like him here before. So it won't be as simple as plug him in and he'll fit right in. We're going to play through him some, so there will be a period where we all have to adapt. Fortunately, we're halfway through the year. We do have a lot of games to figure this out. Cousins, coming off surgery for a ruptured left Achilles tendon, is mentally prepared to make at least one adjustment. It's obvious that I won't be taking as many shots as I have in the past, said Cousins, who averaged roughly 17 shots per game in his first 8 seasons. It's an adjustment for everybody. That's pretty obvious. The plan is for Cousins, in the beginning, to play between 12 and 16 minutes, roughly 4 minutes per quarter. After the first quarter, he will spend some time playing with secondary units. I've finished one step, and that's completing the rehab and getting back to the floor, Cousins said. But now there are more steps ahead, which is building the chemistry, finding myself within the team and us all finding a comfortable place playing together. So there are more steps ahead. Cousins is not putting any expectations on himself for his Warriors debut, which is tentatively set for Jan. 18 against the Clippers in Los Angeles. He is, however, eager to get there. I'm not expecting to come out and score 50 points or anything like that, he said. It would be great if I could. But that's not my expectation. Just coming out and being a part of the team and winning the game. That's good enough for me.